There we go. Hey, glow stick. Glue stick. How you doing, Carla? Hey, Kevin. We have fields to expand. So, let's get to it. We will expand these, and then we've got a couple of contracts that I want to do. Then we've got a couple other fields we want to harvest. We're going to try and do as many silage bales for contracts or for cash as possible. I had to sleep through the night. It did change. Okay. Alright. I slept through the night so it would be bright enough to do a screenshot for the thumbnail. So now we're going to have to move everything from being planned to be at the BGA to sell our bales to being at the bale sell point. Okay. Hey, Spook. Oh, I missed it. I missed the heist. Oh well. So just a reminder for the weekend, single player truck sim tomorrow morning, Convoy tomorrow night, of course, and I will not be streaming on Sunday. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I guess I'm done with slots for tonight. That's good. And Pete got giggity. Well, holy hell.
Oh, giggity, 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 goo.
Man, I don't have access to this land. Can I buy it? How much is it? It's only 24 grand. Well, that was part of my problem last night. Mine. Well, that seems to be the name that Gabe uses every time we mention Gertie. Blech. Gertie is a human banana. Just the thought makes me sick. Moose, my spicy sausage and French toast tasted better the first time. Well, I hadn't planned on spending any money on property that wasn't field, but in order to be able to make it into the field with the rest of this, 24,000 is pocket change. I'll get more money out of silage bales off of that piece of land that I paid for it, so it's a worthwhile investment. I think what I'm going to do is I'll plow this all up like I want to do, get it all merged into one good field, stone pick it, lime it, fertilize it, and then I'll grab the planter and seed it, and then while I'm at it with the planter being out, I've got a sowing contract right across the road from where we're at right now for sunflowers. And then we can knock that out real quick. And then we'll see if we want to do a hay baling contract or if we want to chaff a bunch of corn for silage bales. You got a question, Pete? All right. No, they do not. Zero and boogie down. Okay, this heist I'm gonna get in on. Dang it. So today was the first round, and there will be every Friday until November. Fact Sheet Friday. The new information on FS25, and y'all, there's still 2 more crops they haven't announced yet, it looks like. Or bill types or something. There's still 2 unannounced, unrevealed thingerbobbers in 25 that we don't know about. I don't know if it's one of them's like goat food or something. I don't know. But yeah, when they showed the fill types for the trailers that were in today's fact sheets, they had 2 question marks as placeholders. So they're not done with their reveals just yet. There are surprises. They may not have a new big name brand for this farm sim because there's not many left until they get into like pickup and semi-truck brands. So I think the weather, the new animals, new crops, ground deformation, I think those are what they're targeting for their selling points to get people interested in 25. Which is perfectly fine. It's enough for me. So, okay. Because I thought Gamescom would have been the place, but then again, PAX is coming up. That would be PAX West, which I'm not going to be attending. One of these days. One of these days. Well, you know, maybe. I mean, maybe they decided to do a announcement at a U.S. show, even though Giants themselves, most of the core people aren't going to be there. I mean, Terminator's going to be there, and some of the people from the U.S. team, the North American team, and you know, that kind of thing. But there's not going to be people from like as much from The Office in Germany. But it doesn't mean anything. We'll just wait and see. Okay, so when we get done with this is going to be a nice grass field. Nice and big. Silage bales, silage bales, silage bales. And we are going to PF the heck out of it as much as we can so that we can get a good grassy yield out of it. I need to be able to afford food and to pay all of my bills before I can worry about packs, but someday it would be nice to go. I don't know if it's going to be in Seattle again this year or where it is. I can pretty much leave the rest of that grass field the way it is. I mean, I'm adding grass to this, so I shall leave most of it, or most of the rest of it, untouched. No, I'm not. I don't foresee myself finishing Ravenport tonight, which is fine because I don't have Elm Creek ready yet. It's almost ready, but yeah. Meow. There was an update to another map that I've been eyeballing, but I haven't started yet. It came out, and I'm really curious about it. That's Waiwego, Wisconsin. But that would be another dairy map, so I'm not really wanting to stream that because I've done enough dairy farming in 22. You're not updating Mars yet. Does it need a new save? Is that why? Or does it have a problem and needs to be fixed? Yeah, I understand that. There did seem to be a lot going on with that update. It's one of those things where it's possibly the inexperience of the modder, why it did not say whether or not it needed a new save, unfortunately. Okay, won't be too much longer and we'll have this plowed and ready to stone pick. And then I'll try and buy the PF scores for it. So if I hit 600 subs before the beginning of November, and right now we're a little over 50 away, we will do a big goodbye to FS22 blowout stream, mostly a lot of the bale stacking challenge and some FSL. That bale stacking challenge is actually kind of fun. The last time we did that, we had a lot of fun. That's a nice sized grass field right there, if I don't say so myself. If I don't say so myself. This is gonna dip into our bank account, but it's Nurser Surrey. Okay, I can't buy that piece. I can't seem to buy that. Okay, but we will just figure it is as bad as the rest of it. That's going to be our assumption because it's pretty safe to say. Yeah, I guess so, but I won't be waiting that long. I will be stone picking, liming, fertilizing, and seeding it before then. It might use a bit more of some of that stuff than it probably would need normally, but yeah, I don't care. I want to get stuff done and moved on. Since I had to sleep for the thumbnail, what's our other field looking like? That one's still not ready to go, but that one is. Rebel. Our wheat field's still not ready yet either. Dang it. Our oat field's not ready yet. I wish that one was ready. I wish this dang field was ready because then I could do all this into one. That would be a nice big field. I'm not gonna comment on that one, Adam. We would have to defer to the chasing Gertie expert, and that would be Holistic or Pete, but for different reasons. For something. I like that one. All right. So when we go to make our silage bales and sell them, we're going to have to move the bale we bought last night to the bale sell point instead of the BGA because the price has changed. So, alrighty then. Make sure I get anything I might have missed. Sun's bright. Looks good. Okay. Tis picked. I should be able to just take the stone picker back for now. We've got quite a collection of stuff up here. And we will grab the lime and fertilizer spreaders, probably just grab them both. So, one of the rumors is that we're getting peaks in FS25. After having two already, in a lot of ways, difficult to harvest crops, such as the rice bogs and spinach, I don't know if we're going to get peas or not. I mean, it would be about time, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out. People are thinking about how, they're looking at field crops because it was a thud of a trailer. They could be adding new stuff to greenhouses. I don't know. We'll find out. As far as that goes, you know, I think they're just going to be content with the grapes and olives for now and not add on to that. Those. Well, I died in my heist. That's unfortunate. All right, we'll stay. There. Now I can see where I'm going. I'll just lower the fertilizer spreader. Oh, spooky. Rolling that Hyundai. Is all that stuff still in the lease, or is maybe it moved to the... No, I don't think it moves automatically to the own. I think we have to buy it. Gabe says it moves automatically. I've never seen that happen. So, we'll see. Well, that sounds about right. All right. Let's get to Lyman. So as far as equipment goes from today's fact sheets, there was nothing new and, you know, exciting that we haven't seen already today, which is fine. But at least we know Vultra's gonna be in base game when it comes out and not a add-on later on, like it was in 22. She can't cut back. She has to have them because of her lack of skill. I'm gonna call it now, Gabe. I am predicting that Dodgenet will find a way to take the way that you do rice fields with the build menu and make his cranberry bogs that way in 25. I'm calling it now. Or should I say, like half of his stuff, Hoff Bergman will do it, and then he'll use it. But then complain when people use his stuff without permission. It's Friday night. I'm not surprised. Fertilizing this is going to go even faster. And then we'll seed it and leave it. Ugh. Whoa, what in the hell? No, 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 no. All I did was get in you. Don't you... Give me that crap. Didn't want to spend that money. It thought I tried to throw it. And that's what happens sometimes when you try and throw something that you can enter. Remember that tree harvester on Silver Run Forest of mine? It went... Yeah. But I didn't want to spend that money I just spent on repairing and repainting this thing, but I mean, it's not like I don't use it a lot, so I definitely needed to repair it. Oh, I love seeing that color down there on that map change. Give me that green. We will have this grass field done and ready to grow in no time. Now I'm just doing this, hoping it's going to be good enough, because yeah, I couldn't pay off this part, but that's alright. If I'd have thought about it, I'd have bought it last night or tonight before I tried to sleep, but it'll be fine. Some parts of this, I guess, doesn't need fertilizer. Okay, whatever. There has still been no word yet about precision farming in FS25. Last I heard was from FarmCon when Kermit didn't want to say the name John Deere too loud at Fent, which I guess, you know, is understandable. And we just haven't heard anything yet, so yes, I'm not sure what. Yeah, it shows solid fertilizer 3 times on my HUD. I want to make sure y'all know what I'm doing so I don't get any dang dumb questions. No. I'd like to have it day 1, personally. I think we are up to date on the PF. Oh, there we go. Good enough. Good enough for me. Okay, so we'll take the Lyman fertilizer back to the farm. Grab the planter. And then we'll plant this and get one of the contracts done all at one swoop. Well, I mean, we thought and felt that it should have been base game day one in 22 after having been introduced in 19. That didn't happen. So, I guess we'll see. But it would be nice to get some kind of confirmation about that, though. Maybe if Kermit's on the Farm Sim show between now and November, we can ask the question. If there is any Farm Sim shows between now and November. Anymore, it's more surprising to actually get the Farm Sim show than not. And it used to be the other way around. I guess it depends on schedules. Yeah, we'll call it schedules. I mean, I know what the whole purpose of the Farm Sim show is anymore, but I'm not going to get into it on stream because it just won't do any good. Farm Sim show's not about informing the people about Farm Sim. Not anymore. It's certainly not about growing the community. Okay. How did you get so far up next to the wall? There. Oh, come on. I think this thing drifted into the wall. Highway. Okay. We are set up for grass and ready to get to planting. And then we'll switch to sunflowers, knock out that contract, and then see what we want to do next from there. We've got the hay baling contract. We've got 2 cornfields to chaff, which will turn straight into silage bales and sell. We've got other fields, a couple I think that are ready to harvest, and definitely want to be merging. There's our cornfields we need to chaff. They're fairly good size. That'll get us some good chaff for silage bales. I think after we do the corn harvest and merge those 2 fields together, we'll plant grass all around in a lot of places, but I think our time spent on merging fields is going to come to an end because we're trying to get this done and it kills our time merging fields. I'd rather just get fields replanted into grass as we own them and have them clear. I slept. How did the animals do overnight? Sheep need food. Chickens are still okay. Alright. One more thing to do. Gotta feed sheep. Right. Exactly, Gabe. Exactly. Because in single player, yeah, I'm gonna want like grass fields, but I'm also gonna want like some wheat and barley fields because I'm gonna need straw if I raise cattle. But if I keep doing sheep and chickens, well, I need chicken food, so I'll need wheat or barley for that. But I don't need all of them as many big grass fields as I can get. I might want them for something else. All right. Good to me. Looks dang good to me. Now to go plant sunflowers over here. Right across the street. Adam got that last night, Carla, and we weren't sure if that was a good thing or a bad thing. So I'm gonna push for you the same button I pushed for Adam, because it's the only thing I could think of last night. It's, yeah. Okay. This field's knocked out pretty easy. I think after this we'll go ahead and lease the corn header and do the tapping of our 2 cornfields for silage bales. Because that'll be straight profit for us. And then we can work on the hay contract. Hey, Aurelian. And there's the contract done. It's good enough for him, it's good enough for me. $45,000 later, boom. So we've still got a hay baling contract for him, but we'll get that in a bit. Let's go take the planter back and get ready for the next step. Almost need my sunglasses. Yeesh. Oh, I got caught on the corner. I took that little too sharp. Oh. Okay, we have 396,000. So first, let's lease our header for doing our corn. Ugh. Now, there's only 3 fields we don't own. We don't have enough for this one. We have a contract on that one. What about this one? We just planted it. Oh, we've got plenty enough. Okay. It is ours. So we only have this one and this one left. That's it. Now this is going to be 606,000. And then we got the contract on this one, and then it'll be 213. But we're not broke. I forgot where I'm going to park this. There we go. I'm going to park it a little bit farther away from the building this time and see if it'll not get stuck again. I got all that junk next to the barn. Okay. Let's go feed the sheep. We do have our grass fields to mow soon too. So we're going through the grass so fast. With the sheep, we might need some of our fields for that. We may not be doing our fields for silage bales. Oh, missed that heist. Oh well. I think through. Oh wait, this the wrong barn. Never mind, sorry. No, you can't drive to the sheep barn. Okay. That was the cow barn. Adam and Pete, congrats on surviving the heist. I did not join that heist because I didn't realize there was a heist going on. So I'm not to blame for whoever died. Abe. Much better. I'm pretty sure it was a team effort. Okay, so let's get that chaffing done real quick on those cornfields. Actually, I think that Abe contract needs to get out of the way first. We've put that off long enough. I am so surprised, and I mean, I'm not complaining, but our wheat field has not had any weeds. I'm not complaining at all, but we planted that the first night we were here. I mean, what are the odds? Ah, so close. Alright, Moose. I'm supposed to be on Twitch tomorrow morning at 10 my time. Yeah, I don't need a big potato food truck. Not to run. I can't afford life as it is. Out of my way, car. Alright, let's go grab those mowers and cut that field. Maybe we can ted it, bale it, deliver it. Be done. That'll be another good paying contract. And then I will probably chaff that cornfield and we'll get some silage bales. Being sold, because we've got grass and we'll have chaff. We should get plenty of silage bales. And that's just pure profit. Well, that construction site's accurate because that was there in 19. I wish this was a grass field and ours and ready to go. Talk about silage bales. Holy shnikes. I don't know what contract you're referring to. I haven't had any contract for the construction site. Oh, we've got weeds in our field down here. That's nice. Lucky us. I'm not missing. Oh, really? Well, there was 2 Ravenports for FS22. I'm wondering if you had the other one. Because I haven't seen anything on here. So the tedder for this job and the square baler are still at the shop. But I can put the tedder on the front and the square baler on the back and get that stuff up here in one trip. I do have a silage bale on the truck right now that I'll take and sell first. These mowers like to miss stuff when you're making a turn. You pain in the butts. I think since we will be continuing our cash in on silage bales on Elm Creek, we're getting a different mower set up. Actually, if we're going to lease a Gurvale like we did here, we could use a forage harvester with silage additive. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Cecil. What I'll do is, well, a forage harvester can just directly unload into the Gravale stationary baler. And it'll pop out bales, and I can throw them into the trigger, cash in. No, I want a good mower. I don't want the Kloss Cougar. Every modded Kloss Cougar I have tried in FS22, and I've tried a few, are all junk. It wasn't that great in 18 either, to be honest. I mean, we even tried to improve it. No luck. Well, when a mower has terrible turning radius, it misses, and then you have to make extra turn, which is what I've been having to do with this mower setup. So, yeah. And when this is a contract, then I should be paid for the excess bales. I want to get all the grass I can. Because there's not a coincidence that this is the same color as money. So the spinach harvester, the self-propelled at least, in 25 is going to be expensive, which doesn't surprise me. It's going to be over 600 grand. But you do get 2 harvests off of 1 planting of spinach. So that right there, you know, makes a difference. And if it's anything like potatoes and sugar beets and parsnips and all the other similar crops, there will be a tow behind a tractor option. It will be a bit more cost effective for starting out. And of course, there's always leasing. So, but I'm still curious about those 2 mystery crops. Rumor has it it's peas for one of them, but like I said, I don't want to, delve too much into rumors. I'm ready for facts. Nice. Good to hear, Cecil. With as much time as we spend staring at our computer screens, I understand. You hear that, Gabe? It didn't take forever for Cecil to get his glasses in the mail. Okay, almost done. And then we can TED this. Yeah, youch. Cecil, ouch. Get this tedded and baled. And then we can deliver it and cash in. Good. And I could figure out why when you were looking around you and you couldn't find that planter. The one that I widened and increased capacity on last night. I quickly figured out what the problem was. That's why I went ahead and just did it all. It is a modded GL420 Grimmy planter, and they call it the PF320 or something. So I did a search for what you sent me the picture of, and it came up showing in the map files the GL420 or whatever, and then inside it said the PF Chang's 6900 race series or whatever. I don't know, I forget. but that told me, oh, that's why she couldn't find it. They repurposed a different set them up. Well, I'm glad that you've got it rectified, Cecil, and soon it'll be just back to normal. Okay, so one tedder, one baler, one vision. This is how we take the tedder and the baler to the field in one trip. I learned a long time, work smarter, not harder. And we're off and running. So we'll get this contract finished, and then we will bale up and sell off the silage bales of the grass we have, and then we'll work on the chaff. Chaff field and start doing those. Since we're down to 2 fields and hopefully going to be buying one of them tonight, and then we'll be down to the big field, that means we can take some time really getting our own fields ready to go. Hopefully so that we can get ready to cash in. Okay. Normally people would see this itty bitty little tedder and think that's not gonna work. That's not gonna help. How wrong you are. Because y'all don't know. My toys. Well, there was still some grass I missed, but I got most of it. Okay. I think the rest of what I'm seeing that I think is untedded grass is layer tracks. I'm not going to miss this heist because I'm going to start it. Did I lease the wrong baler? Or not configure this one wide enough? Dang it! I'm not running to the shop. I'm gonna get it delivered. That's the one I want. That's much better. Oh, look at that. Oh. Got some big windrows here, so I'll do some go around. Pick up the bales. Rinse and repeat. Go back for the stuff I miss. Oh. So, yay, I got in on the heist in time because I started it. And what happens? Oh, yeah. I still died. We all died. Apparently, I'm just a terrible pirate. So the map that came out today, Grasslands, I guess that would be like a bailing enthusiast's dream map or something, or what? I looked at the PDA and it looks to be meadow. Lots and lots of meadows. I told you to add a node bay. Fine. Oh, I should have changed the bale size. Oh well. It'll be fine. I need the truck. Where's my truck? So, I know the contract is going to bale sell point, and I think silage is still, yeah, also bale sell point. Okay, so we'll go to bale sell point, ditch this bale and get paid for it, then start picking up contract bales. Oh, no. Easy there. Tried to turn too sharp on me and fade right down back down to the river. You! Today was just maps, really. Most of the updates. Kind of weird how that happened. A couple of grand. We need square bale 220. There we go. This is supposed to have a key combination you can push, and it'll just detect what you need it to pick up if you're next to it. I can never remember what the keys are because I think I had to change them because of a conflict, and I don't remember what they are. I'll have to look into that. and a pallet and or universal auto load will not be able to come to FS25 fast enough. I'll put that out there right now. It could be released the day before the game gets released, and I'd be like, it's about dang time. All right, let's heal up some more. Now, if the 100 meter baler we have was a vent and not a chrome, I would have used it. Oh, that's fine. Let the truck pick it up without a lid. This should be enough to complete the contract. That's all I care about right now. That way we can move on to other things. Okay. Let's see how we do. Yep. Contract's done, and now we're making money. Sweet. I like it. That'll do, pig. Collect them and do. No new contracts, which means we'll just work on our own stuff. And we have plenty we can do. Including, I believe, buying a certain grass field. Ooh, yeah. Boom! Curious. We have one field left to go, and it's the big one. We have $48,000, and we need $606,000. So, eh. Glow stick.
Oh, you see this guy? See this guy?
Cut it out.
And Aurelian gets this. The baler is too full to hold, so we're going to have to do something about that in a second here. Oh, it's focused on the tedder. Okay, let's try that again. You filled it with hay and it disappeared. It's not loaded. You said it's not loaded. It won't unload. There's a bale in there, it just won't come out. I have a feeling, and since we don't need it anymore, I'm going to return the baler, and there should be a bale just magically in the air. mystery bale. There. Let's take the, actually, we don't need the tedder anymore either. Because we're not going to have any more hay contracts because we bought the field. Alright, now, double check one last time. Failed sell point 576. Okay. That's where we're setting up shop to make and direct sell silage bales. We left this here last night because it was the best price, but that's changed. And we went 150s. That's the dates we can go. Okay. They're round bales, so we're not getting that big anyways. Bigger the better though, because be easier on us. That might be in the way of the traffic. Let's watch this white car and find out. Yep. Oh, barely. Okay, we'll roll forward a little bit. There we go. Drop the Gravale. Start getting our stuff. Now at first, well, no, we might use the forage harvester for it. I think we're going to have to load grass into the back of the Gravale, put the tractor on the front to run it, and bounce back and forth. But we'll see. Or we can hook up the forage harvester to the loading wagon. Whichever works, we'll get her done. And then we will get the corn header for the forage harvester, and we shall start chopping some corn after that. We should be making a lot of silage bales here very shortly. because we've got grass. Should have grass in the loading wagon, as well as the auger wagon. We are not going to mow the fields by the house yet. We're going to save that grass for the sheep, because we're going to be planting enough other fields to feed our silage bill addiction. It's going to be a lot of plant fields, mow and sell silage bales, sleep, and repeat to come up with the money for that last field until we get a contract on it. It'll hopefully give us enough money to just buy it. That's all we got left to do is one field. One field left. Captain Soupy not the best job I've done of lining up, but oh, wait a minute. Oh, I think the forage wagon will just stay there and continuously unload as it has room now. Nope, it closed. Okay. How is the drop area blocked by another object? Maybe because it's in the trigger? Yep. Okay. I know what we're gonna do. $3,000 for one bale. I like it. Let's put that there for a moment. Play Frogger while we dodge the cars to get across the street and not die. For $200 right there. Where's the katana? There it is. This is working just fine. Yes, I can park the truck there and load the bales as they come out, but you know what? It's right across the street. And I can play dodge in the cars. So, there you go, Ryan. mod. Random foil color. Or foil color changer. Throwing the mod up. I mean, we're not going to make enough money tonight to, you know, buy the last field, but we're going to be off to a good start. Although there's grass in the auger wagon and 2 fields of corn to chap. Few more bales, we'll break 100 grand. That's nice. Come on, get a little bit closer. Bingo. These things are base game these balers in 25. Because I want to edit them for capacity and their wrapping speed. Then when I do a project like this, yeah, I can really load it up with grass or chaff or TMR and make bales a lot easier. I'll extract one from basically make a mod out of it. Maybe even change the bale capacity limit. Okay, this is a what? Canola field? Yeah, okay. That's a good paying crop. I mean, I doubt I'll have money to buy the field before it's ready to harvest. Good leftover crop from the harvest contract should pay pretty well. And I'll get the straw from it. It's a huge field. So, yeah. Okay, looks like that's all caught up. Now, to go chaff corn, which will not take long. We already have silage additive in the harvester. We'll pick up the header, and we can zip through these two fields pretty fast. Start baling and selling. Yeah, buddy. You know what? I don't think this harvester has an internal capacity after all, now that I think about it. I do need the loading of I do need the auger wagon. That's fine. Not like I gotta go very far to pick it up. bales I really had any contract work on, so I never fertilized these fields, planted them, plowed them, or anything. So, yeah. Looks like either the sheep, chickens, or greenhouse paid out. So we finally broke 100K. So that's nice. And soon we shall be putting chaff into the gravale, getting out more silage bales, and then we can just drive a load across the street all at once, rather than one bale at a time running across the street. And it's using silage additive, so we will be getting a slight bonus. As we auto save our way across the street. There we go. silage bin money. I think this is going to be our preferred way on Elm Creek. Only they might be grass fields, and I'll just use the mower header. That way it'll grow back. But on Elm Creek, I'll use my John Deere forage harvester because it has an internal tank. I won't need a auger wagon behind. I'll just need the harvester in the header. Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice. Through the bales until the truck auto loads in, because I don't want the truck to try and grab the bale before it gets wrapped. That's why I don't have the truck parked closer to our bale setup. Okay, well, those two fields didn't take long. That's the way I like it. Lavender, but still in the purple family. No, I didn't notice that. That won't require a new start, so that's fine. That edit won't be a problem. It shouldn't require a new start. I don't see why it would. Not changing the train. Oh, we're about to find out. Appreciate it. That all night. We gotta be careful what the screen says. I am actually focused on my grab. Yeah, no, I'm not. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. Keep the channel growing. If we hit 600 by November, we're going to do a big multiplayer into the FS22 blowout stream. Likely a bunch of FSL and mostly the bale stacking challenge stuff. That's if we hit 600 subs. I think your math is off, Ballistic. truck and reload it because they're not stacking correctly. About it is if we do FSL and bale stacking is it's cross-platform. So that'll be handy. That'll be open to anybody. So That's the thing about the set, oh my. That blue matches the baler. Kill. Give it. Give it. Give it. Give it. Give it. bot wasn't lying, but he also threw me over. He did throw Hacker Stick and Soupy Vibes over. We are just packing in that silent hill tonight. Woo! I think it's going to be a good payday when we get across the street. So there's only one field left to buy, and it's at stage 5 of 8. So that's going to be a bit. We're going to have some time to have plenty of time to work on our own fields. That's for sure. That's good. Because we got fields to plow and plant and attention to that we've kind of neglected a little bit. We're full. Alright, let's take the long trek to the sell point. It is still there, right? Yep. Still the best price. Okay. It was a long, tumultuous journey. We almost died. But we made it to the sell point. And we are cleaning up on silage bales, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we're not going to take too much longer until we've got enough money to buy that last field, folks. Oh man. Well, Cecil, if they're not base game, a lot of times the DLC stuff comes as mods in the next game. So I'm hopeful as well. Alright. 256, almost $257,000, but we need 606,000 and change to buy that last field. We shall see. What that means is the next time we're on here, which will be Wednesday, we'll be doing a lot of work on our own fields. That's for sure. That's all right. Because we'll plow, we'll stone pick, and get free stone, which we have a bunch we can sell now. So right now we've got, well, that stuff auto sells, and we've got 57,000 liters of stones. That's not much. So we'll be adding to it. Plus, we have some grass fields ready to go. We will need to be saving at least 1 or 2 fields worth for the sheep. The rest can be all turned into silage bales and sold. And we're going to turn as many fields as we can into grass as soon as we can. We've got a few that are planted that we're going to have to harvest before we can replant the grass, but that depends on how quick we get the money we need to buy the last field. Because after we do that, then we're going to head to Elm Creek and start this whole kind of thing all over again. I'm really hoping Millennial Farms comes out soon, because after Elm Creek, that's where I'm kind of leaning towards going. It's the never-ending chaff into silage bales. Well, I mean, we did have 2 decent for Ravenport sized fields of corn that we have, so not not surprised. Stick for that, Carl. This is gonna hurt the old pocketbook, but we need it done. It will help us in the long run. Those two cornfields. No, they need plowing. Okay. Never mind. I was just direct drill and go. But yeah, they need to be plowed, so we'll plow them, stone pick them, hit them with the lime and fertilizer, all that good stuff. And then put grass in there. If I'm gonna plow them, I might as well merge them together too. That won't take much. Let's see what kind of time we got tonight. I don't want to deal with sorghum and straw from it. When the sorghum field's ready, I can just chap it. I just got to be careful though, because selling too much silage is going to tank the price. The smart thing to do is start taking a bunch of these bales, throwing them in storage, wait for the price to come back up. But that takes too long. I'm trying to keep kind of a speedrun mentality about this without the speedrun rules. Which is very much so easier said than done. Now, if we were going to be here longer because we were going for a certain dollar amount rather than just own all the fields and then leave, I would invest in, well, I have the production point leasing mod, which to be able to lease the PGA and use the bunkers, but we're not doing that kind of a playthrough in here. So this has weeds and a few stones. Not worried about that, but it's empty. This is grass, so I don't need to worry about it. It's ready to go. This is ready to go. This is just been done. We just used it. This needs to be plowed or just weeds. No plowing. Okay. So we have several fields that need our attention. Looks like we are caught up on our silage bales. Form right meow. Which means we can sell the ones we have. Park most of this stuff at the farm and just start plowing. Just spend the rest of the night just plowing the fields that need to be plowed. Maybe get some stone picking done. We are currently just over halfway to that last field. not bad. So now comes the part where I ask everybody, do I take out a loan and finish Ravenport tonight and start Elm Creek on Wednesday? Or do we keep trudging along the way we've been going and just work our way to that last field? Because we should be able to take out enough loan. We've got one for continuing here on Wednesday and one vote for just finish it tonight. Finish tonight. We're 2-1. I should have run a poll. We're 2-1. Take the loan and be done. We'll give it another couple of minutes while I take some equipment back to the farm. Right now it's 2-1, take the loan and start Elm Creek on Wednesday. All right, we're taking the loan, calling it good, getting out of here. We will be in Elm Creek on Wednesday for the last stop of the Farewell to FS22 US Map Summer Tour. That's it. Viewing all the fields. That was the goal. We planted our own fields and never needed to harvest them. We bought a bunch of these. Never needed them. We're just that darn good, guys. Okay, so Wednesday night when I stream here on YouTube, because tomorrow morning and tomorrow night I'll be trucking on Twitch. We'll be on Elm Creek, starting the whole way of doing it all over again. And finally I survived a dang heist. I didn't think I was going to win any tonight. course, it happened right at the end of the stream, but you know, suspense, I guess. All right, you guys. That's it. Ravenport is done. Finally, I survived, Carla. Finally, I survived. We went through Westbridge Hills, did contracts till we owned every field, moved on to Goldcrest. Now we've done Ravenport. Next stop is Elm Creek. We're doing good. I thought it would take us longer to do this to get through to be a little bit closer to Riverbend Springs in November. Nope. We kind of working our way out of a challenge. All right. So tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Pacific, I will be trucking over on Twitch. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Pacific, will be the convoy on Twitch. And then I will be back here Wednesday. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, all those YouTube things to make this channel grow. You know the deal. You guys hear it all the time. But now you're hearing it from me, so... All right, guys. Until the next time, I'll see ya. Take care. Bye.